Oh, hi. Just looking at the old to buy list once again. Well, let's see. We bought the battery cables, got them installed, take them off the list. And the latest purchase is the vacuum hoses. Don't have them installed yet, but we bought them. So there's still plenty on here. Plug wires, radiator hoses? Yes, hoses, and also the hoses, or the hoses. It depends on how you look at it, I guess. Fuel line, filter, all kinds of stuff we still have to buy. My focus right now is still on the carburetor though. Today I would really like to find a screw and some nuts and washers so that I can hook that linkage up. And in order to do that, I've got to go through spare parts. Just as a little bit of a refresher, this is the linkage I'm trying to work on. This right here. Right now we just have this metal screw stuck through there to hold everything in place. But I need something that will go through here, here, and this, and this, and then I can secure them with nuts and washers. Now, I have found these little brass screws. I've got plenty of these. And I've got plenty of nuts and washers to do the job, and it looks like it might just barely be long enough to do the trick. Thing is, it's a little lighter than I would like. It's a little smaller. So, let's go see if we can't find something a little bit heavier duty to do the job. So I really and truly don't know what I'm going to find here, or not find. I just have a typical assortment of odds and ends, screws and nuts and bolts and, you know, the kind of stuff that, I don't want to say I'm a pack rat, but you get some extra things and you look at them and you think, well, this is really too nice to throw away. I might need this someday. And so as a result, I have these nice heavy-duty handles that have wonderful brass screws in them, but I don't have any nuts to go on them. Hooks, sheetrock anchors, more hooks, staples. It's a shame I can't staple the carburetor on. That would work. Wood screws. That's not going to help. Okay, so nothing there. Those aren't going to help any. At least not for now. Ah, here we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, maybe not. Okay, this is a lot of screws, but they're all wood screws and sheet metal screws. That's not going to help me. And no nuts and bolts in the bunch, which is exactly what I need. Now I can't show you that. Okay, we'll do that later. Alright, now we have this large plastic container. See what's in it. It appears it contains everything except what I need. Now, there are some nice bolts. That would probably work nicely. It might not be long enough, but I don't have any nuts to fit on it anyway. And there again, that's a possibility too. If I got the bolts and I don't have any nuts, it's useless without nuts. I got a nice little assortment of washers here that might help out. So I remember where those are. But everything else here, once again, is... See, that's really nice. If I had the nuts to go on that, that would just be probably just the right size. So it's a case of almost, but not quite. But I have another tray of bolts to go through. Let's move over to it. This is what I call my tray of serious hardware. It's got some big stuff in it. Here again, I told you I don't throw stuff away. What I might ever need that for, I don't know. But if I do, I got it. I got several of them. They're way too big for my carburetor. Size-wise, that's way too long, but I could cut it off. That's probably just the perfect size and the heft that I want in this connection. And I've got all kinds of these of different lengths, but I don't have any nuts to fit them. Oh look, I've even got one that's bent. How's that? But here again, bolts, but no nuts. There's something with a wing nut on it, and a nice big washer. Might come in handy. This is a real possibility. Here again, the nice heavy nut. It's slightly bent, but that's okay. Now the problem here is I only have 2 nuts on it. 1 washer. If I could find some more nuts, then that might work. I've got the washers. I can come up with the washers that I need. But I could use just, I don't know, two or three more nuts. At least 2. I'd settle for 1, but I am not finding any. I got bolts of every size, shape, and description. A few of them, hey, will those work? A few of them have nuts on them. Let me see if those are the same size. Could I be so lucky? Woohoo! Look at that. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3. Is this gonna work? If I can get it off. Come on. Ooh, don't drop it. Okay, drop the nub, there's the bolt. And 4. Okay, that's gonna work. Do I have any more? I'm excited now. I was just about to give up. Okay, so I got a bolt that I think is just the right size and length, and I've got 4 nuts. Let's go see if we can make all this work. Alright, so now we come to the moment of truth. Let's see if I can pull all of this out. Put this other bolt in. We have I was hoping, you know what, that's not going to go through there. Okay, well, takes care of that idea. Let me see if maybe one of my smaller screws will go through there. I was hoping to use something a little heavier. But you know, whatever works, works. And we will definitely make it work if we can. So, well, that will go through. Question is, can I get it through the carburetor linkage? Ah. There we are. There we are. Come on, come on. Almost. Bingo. Got it. Okay. Probably need to set a nut there. Just to hold that in place. Can't tighten it down, of course. I should note I'm trying to put these bolts on left-handed so you can kind of sort of see what I'm doing. But I am very right-handed, so that in itself is a challenge. Okay, we have one more attachment to make. Okay, if you'll pardon me getting in the way, I'm going to have to use my right hand on this one. It's easy to get it started. There we are. Okay, well, you know, we're there. Things are working. Push the accelerator and it goes down. Actually, one of these springs will go on here to pull it back. Let's hook it there for the time being. Well, it's functional, but it's loose and it's sloppy, for lack of a better word. I'm not really satisfied with this. Now, once again, it proves that what I'm talking about is going to work. If I can get a good solid connection to go all the way through there and hold these three components to the carburetor, we're going to be in business. But that particular bolt and those nuts are not the way to do it. So I'll just keep looking. I thought I had a good thing going here with this one, but it's just a little too long, and unless I can come up with a better way to slide it in, I'm not going to be able to get it in position. Plus the fact that the mounting hole on the accelerator arm itself is too small for this to go through. I hadn't thought about that. I may need some sort of additional latch for that. Looks like some more research is in my very near future. But still, well, sometimes you try something and it works. Other times you try it and you know you can do better. And this is one of those times. So we're just going to keep working on this. It is nice to see it all moving together, though. I like that. So with all that being done, like I said, more work for me in the research department. This is a busy week, and so I'm going to kind of cut this short this time around, and we'll do some more work on Pearl next time around. In fact, you know, I've still got all this vacuum hose. I've got to start sizing it out, figuring out exactly what size goes where, and maybe do some fitting. So maybe we'll get around to that. And like I said, I'm still going to be looking for the perfect carburetor fitting. I may go back online and take a stab at finding the exact replacement part. It's starting to look like I'm really going to need that before this is said and done. I don't think I'm going to be satisfied with anything less. So we'll see. In the meantime, my other job calls me for the next few days. covering some holiday and Christmas activities here around my home place. I'll share those with you here in a week or two on the MT and Me. I hope you'll stick around. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, and I guarantee it'll get you in the holiday spirit. So be watching for that. And be watching every Sunday for something as we work to get Pearl back on the road. I'll settle just to have her motor running for now. That's going to be it. Thanks a lot for watching, for staying with us through everything. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already. There's a link below where you can do that. Just one click is all it takes, and I would love to have you. I appreciate you, those of you who have subscribed, and those of you who are faithful watchers. Thank you so much. You're the ones that make this work and make it worthwhile. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, there's a link for that. Also a link to themtandme.com, where you'll find a lot of information about the Mobile Traveler Company, the original builders of beautiful Pearl. Be sure and stay with me next week for another exciting episode of the MT and Me. Okay, I don't know how exciting it is, but got that holiday spirit going, so maybe things will go all right, okay? Until then, here's best wishes for your holiday celebrations in the next few weeks. I'm Russ. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk later. And now it's really cold out here. I'm going to go warm up.